Do I have anybody with me yet? Hey, two people. Thanks for the thumbs up. Hey, Tammy Moss. What's up, friend? Ooh, somebody. Hey, Miss Congeniality. Hey, Kamal. Hey, Kamal. How are you, friend? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Joan. Hey, Terry Ann. Terry. She, sorry, hush your mouth. Who else? Uh, hey, Nana. What's up, friend? Rebecca. RM, you told me your name. Girl, I'm senile. Rosemary. Hey, now how come I can't remember that? Thank you so much. Hey, Martha. I'm halfway better. Hey, Nita. And oh, you cooking dinner? That sounds good. I just said before I got on here. I said I don't know what I'm having for dinner. Ooh, I have my drink here. I don't want to knock it down. I just take the video, just upload it. Hey, just Darby and Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. I saw your foot. I'm sorry that you hurt your foot, Cheryl. Hey, Angela and Olga. Sonia. Who else? Oh, in Germany. Okay, come on. Welcome, welcome. Marie, how are you? Black text. Hey, girl. Oh, you're a long time watcher. Okay, you just don't want to talk to us. No, I'm joking. You can pop on whenever you want to, girl. Brenda. Hey, Junger. How are you, friend? Hey, Tori. Hey, Tori. What's going on? Oh, okay. Do what you got to do, Tori. I'm from the United States. Kamal, I'm from United States. Hey, Diana. I'm getting better. I just had a little cold and it turned into a, when you have the cold up top and it turns into a sinus infection. That's all. And it just was the type where I couldn't open my eyes. Y'all, last night I tried. I had my thing set for 7:15, and when I woke up, I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm going to be able to do this live and focus. Like, even right now, it's a little hard because it's like just a hint of it irritating me in my forehead and in my eyes. Hey, wonderfully made. How are you, friend? Creative with hey, Corey. Corey, I've been seeing your videos. Hey, Michelle. Kathleen. Hey, Mama Mildred. How are you, friend? I miss you so much. The Princess Within. Hey, friend, I saw your thing and started to type, but then I heard you answering the question, so I took it off. I was just watching your video, so you might see something from me, but I took it off because I was answering the same thing you were saying about the comments. That was so funny. Hey, Lavender Rose, how are you, friend? Oh, thank you. Oh, this has to come down. Yeah, that was on the bar cart for the winter. That still has to come down. Thank you. Who else? Who else? Oh, is it? Wow, Cheryl. Heal up, girl. Sit your butt down. See, you probably needed a rest. Hey, Rosa Rodriguez. How are you, friend? Oh, okay. God bless your brother. Girl, I'm going to keep you in prayer. Tell your brother we said hi. The whole group here. Tell him we all got him in prayer here. Hey, Christine. Can I name the thrift stores? What thrift stores? Black Text. What thrift stores? Hey, Christine Jones. This is going to be a question and answer. I was supposed to do one yesterday. I didn't get very many questions. I don't think I got any. Couple jokes. But if y'all have any questions, give me a second. Just hold on for a second. I'm trying to say hi to everybody. Oh, for real? Christine, get better, girl. Yeah, I'm doing olive leaf extract before I have to go get antibiotic from the doctor. If the olive leaf extract don't work. Thank you so much, Brenda. How are you? Oh, Black Text. Listen, okay. Let me talk to Black Text. Black Text, listen up. If you want to be on here and you really are interested in the thrift stores, act like you got some sense. Don't be on here getting your comments deleted because you're acting crazy. Now, this is a live feed for mature women. And when I say mature women, I mean, well, I don't care how old you are, but the fact is most of us is between the ages of like 35 and 70 something. So be respectful. Think of your mother and your grandmother before you hit that text again. You understand? And text like somebody who was raised right. And then you're welcome. But if not, you're going to be permanently deleted. Comprende? You get me, buddy? All right, now stop. Okay, Brenda. I'm trying to feel better, but I need to talk to you. I need to find out how your daughter is doing. Nancy, hey Nancy. Yeah, oh my God, you don't even want to know. I thought of making a big giant pile of all my bags when I was going through them and taking a picture and doing a video on it, but I was like, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Oh, you want to? All right, Black Text, was that just a misunderstanding? Maybe. Just join us. Just join in with us. Don't let me get on you. I thought maybe you were, because we do have some people come on and say some mean things, and then my moderators have to delete their comments. Oh, it's Kamal that's giving us the problem. Black Text, I am so sorry, girl. Hit me here. I'm sorry. I blamed you and it wasn't you. It wasn't you. I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry, Black Text. I am a hot royal mess and I can't see crap. It wasn't you, friend. You're buffering? I don't see buffering at all, Joan. All right, Kamal. Let me put Kamal out of commission real quick. 1 second, y'all. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. You had that one, Marie. I put it back. He's gone. Thank you, Marie. Black Text, please accept my apology. I could have swore it was your name, but it was that Kamal person. I'm a hot royal mess. Now, if you will tell me where you want me to talk about the thrift stores at, Black Text, I'll tell you. If I know. Oh, near Lancaster, Texas. I don't know where Lancaster is. Oh, it's south of me. It's just south of Texas, I think, right? I meant south of Dallas. 1 second, girl. Let me get on. Let me talk about it. 1 second. Hey, Violet. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Nita. Raven, how are you, friend? Nancy. Black Text, I am so sorry. It was not you. I'm so sorry. You were more than welcome, and you were in this group, child. Don't even talk. I'm sorry. That was all my fault. Hey, Regina. Brenda. You're 57. Happy birthday, girl. You old. I'm only 55, so I can say that. You old. Girl, I'm a mess. Happy birthday. I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, it wasn't Black Text. It was the other one. Hassan, or whatever his name was. I'm so sorry, girl. Hey, Diana. Coletta. How are you, friend? Okay, Rosa, good. Okay, who else? Hey, Mai. No, you didn't say anything, friend. Black Text, you said nothing wrong. Listen to me. That was my mistake. When I saw it, see, the people you see in blue are moderators. They're the ones that'll, watch it. I thought, when I saw your name, I thought that Marie Al had deleted something that you said, but she didn't. It was somebody else. It was all my fault. You did nothing wrong. You're welcome here, Black Text. I take all of that back. So you want to know because you're having a tea party. I'm getting ready to tell you some thrift stores in your area. I'll tell you some. Well, you're going to have to come into Dallas because I don't go too far down. But Dallas is only minutes from you. The south of Dallas. There's Thrift Giant. There's, hold up, y'all, 1 second. There's Thrift Giant. There's, what else is over that way? It's one on Gus Thompson Boulevard called, it's not Thrift World. It's, I'll have it. I'll let you know in that area. But if you come up more into Dallas, there's a whole lot. Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul's is on Northwest Highway. Salvation Army is on. Is it on Northwest Highway? It's a lot of them. Okay, John. I know it was Kamal. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Have fun with your friend. I know how that is. Yeah, I'm from Texas, y'all. I live in Texas, in North Texas. I live in like right above Dallas. Okay, DeSoto and Duncanville. Yeah, so you're on the side where you can hit all of those stores. Family Thrift is over that way in Dallas, Irving area. Fort Worth has the Goodwill bins. Yeah, and you know what would be nice to do if you're having a tea party? Get different types of teapots, all in the same family, but just different kinds with florals and like porcelain teacups. You know, you can get them for pennies down there. And get yourself a couple sets and have different ones and set it up with some green leafy like plates. Um, and set it up garden style. That would be very pretty. Who else? Hey, lady, how are you? Hey, Meg D, how are you, friend? Oh, DeSoto is down the street from you? Yeah, that's not far. You're over on that side, right? Hey, Rebecca. Who else is on? Sarah. I got you, Diana. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just looking. Hey, Tammy Roberts. Hey, Noble Strength. How are you, Audrey? Okay. I heard that, girl. I need to be cleaning my pantry plus everything else. Just say that. Who else? Who else? Oh yeah, Tammy was busy doing her shed today. Hey, Nita Mae. How are you, friend? We love you back. Hey, Miss Congeniality. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up on my comments since I start running my mouth. Hey, Jason. Who else? Oh, I love you back, friend. I didn't know you were low. Okay, you're local. So yeah, I can. You know what? Find me on Facebook, and then we can message back and forth, and I'll tell you about some other stores over in that area. Black text. Find me on. I'm Joan K Brody on Facebook. And you can send a friend request. I don't do I don't have one of them pages where you just follow me. I just do friend requests. I don't have that many people. Like I don't have a lot of personal people on my page. It's all about us in this group. Yeah, I'm in Texas. I'm right above Dallas. Um, oh, I hear watching the Casey Anthony story. Oh my God, you know I followed that trial every day, in and out. I watched it. I was so mad with that. Hey, Lion, with all them numbers behind you, how you doing? Rawr. I had to do it. That was too cute. Oh God. Yeah, Tammy got herself a little she shed slash storage space, and that's what she was doing today, Mildred. I know Goodwill. I got one good Goodwill here. Yeah, I just did a video. It just uploaded, y'all. No, I don't even know any. You know, I'm not well accepted on YouTube, and I accept that. I'm not. I'm not well accepted on YouTube, and it's fine. And that's why I wanted to tell y'all too. Some of you guys that's new, sometimes I watch your videos, but for the most part, I don't comment a lot because I'm a little tabooish on YouTube. I'm not accepted. I know that, and it's fine with me. You know what I mean? But and that's why I don't want to spread my issues with everybody else. So I'll watch your videos, but a lot of time I don't comment unless we've talked about it, and or something like that. Sometimes I just know that certain people just aren't clicky either, so I will leave a comment on their pages. But y'all, I've been bamboozled because of the clicky situation. A long time ago. They ain't nothing new. It ain't even a big thing. It's not like it's not well known. Hey, Vivian Morris. Hey, Carol Edwards. Thank you, Vivian. If you're talking about me, if you're talking about me, I jumped all in there and accepted that. I was like, y'all, Vivian, I'm taking that. She said, cool lady. I said, y'all, thank you. Thank you, Vivian. I put it in my pocket. Hey, Carol. That's right, y'all. And Tammy, yeah, Tammy. You know Tammy beat me in the DNA on English. I had to give her back her Union Jack stuff. When I had took it from her, remember I said, give me a Union Jack. I had to give it all back. She beat me in the thing. Yeah. Hey, Rhonda. Oh yes, go on, girl. Ain't nothing like that. Keep that grand girl where she's supposed to be, girl. Yes, indeed. Congratulations, Rhonda, and to your grand girl. South Oklahoma. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not far. I've gone up that way before. Not to Thrift. I would love to go to Oklahoma to Thrift to see what it's like. I don't know if they got any good juicy stores, like very south, right across the Red River area. I would like to go and check it out one day. Yeah, Tam. I know I saw you, Tam. I spoke to you. Hey, Tam. Oh, I was saying when you said you were out at the putting your stuff in the storage, that's why I was saying, yeah, you was out doing that today. Hey, Marilyn, how are you, friend? Yeah, a lot of them do, Mac D. A lot of them, like in the, because that's what I do. I find out what they represent and what these thrift stores support and everything. And so that's what I kind of do, report back on that. So, Family Thrift does the same thing. Battered Woman, they have a shelter. And they have it in Houston, they have thrift stores, and here they do, but I don't know about in between. And they bend most of their proceeds, not all, because I'm sure they have, upkeep and everything and staff. But most of their proceeds go to domestic violence victims. Not only women, but now they've included men in there too. Battered men in that too. Which I like the fact that they moved up and included men. Then you have other stores. Goodwill, nobody will ever know what they do. I know they employ handicapped people, so that's a plus for me. But other than that, nobody knows what Goodwill does. Nobody know. So, but then you have Thrift World was I think it was the Liver Foundation or something. Lungs or liver, I can't remember off the top of my head. Gracebridge, they support um, the they have a what's the name? What's the name of it? When you go and you get food, they have a food bank, but they help out of in different in Africa. They put like water over there, the water pumps, and build up the villages and all kinds of stuff like that. So I can't think, y'all. I tell y'all, this headache ain't letting me think. Hey, Martha. All right, wait a minute, y'all. I'm coming. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Um, yeah, I'm in Texas, yeah, in Plano, actually, right above Dallas. Oh, you did, Tam? I just did a haul. I was out yesterday early when I went to go get that chair. Wait, I'm trying to get. Are you for real? Hey, girl, are you for real? What's up, friend? Hey, Abby, how are you, friend? Welcome. Hey, Brat Cat. Who else? Terry and I got you. Okay. Kamita, find me on there and then message me and we'll talk about what's over in that area. Let me see. Oh, go ahead, Noble Strength. Get out of here, Audrey. Y'all, Karen is doing a collab. And then I want to talk about a collab that I want to offer out to y'all on here. New people that want to join in. But Karen, Life on Greenwood, check out her channel. She's doing a collab where She's asking you to thrift one thing. I meant to donate at least one thing, and thrift one thing under $6. She don't want you to spend $6. The upload date is the 9th of February. And she wants you to take one thing, donate it to the thrift store, but then buy something else for less than $6. And then she wants you to style it on yourself. I thought that was a cute collab. And so if y'all want to check that out, that'll be nice. I know I'm going slow. I'm probably behind y'all. But oh, I want to watch that. My daughter watched it. She said it's good. She said, you know what, Mom? It's the kind of movie, because I always say I watch something once and I never want to watch it again. Like, I'm okay with it. Very few movies I'll watch over and over. Mostly Hallmark. Well, she said it's one of those movies where you'll watch it, but you'll be okay with not watching it again. But it was a very good movie. She said the ending, she was a little shocked on, but wasn't surprised. Yeah, she told me that. Going good, Tam Tam. Did you do your video yet? Who else? I'm trying to catch up. Lady Omnificent, hey girl. Hold up. Oh, thank you, Mac D. Thank you very much, friend. I'm gonna start calling you D. That Mac D. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling you D. But yeah, y'all talking about Audrey, you talking about donating. I got so much to donate because I just decided this year, you know, with my whole new outlook on life, with you know, the fact that I have to consciously force gratefulness and be able to see what I need to be grateful, because we pass every day without showing, you know, without even acknowledging that we're grateful for anything, right? So that's been what my task is this year, that I need to acknowledge and make it a habit in my life to be grateful for something. And now I'm over the some things every day in my life, right? So that's what I'm doing. And what I need to be grateful for is the fact that I can have all the clothes that I have, but I don't need them. And somebody else could be using them. So I need to get rid of this stuff. I need to get rid of lots of clothes, lots of home decor that I know I'm never going to use, but I just thought it was cute and I liked it, you know. Yeah, no, that stuff has to go. So that's what I'm working on now. Okay, hold up, y'all. Okay, Terry Ann, I will, definitely. I definitely will. Hold up, let me make sure, because I think I do have you. Yeah, I'm subscribed to you. Okay, I will definitely do that. All right, let me go back. Let me see. Cal's Talk. Hey, friend. All right, y'all, wait a minute. Oh, you did? You saw them bags? Y'all ain't seen nothing. When I tell you I can make a mountain up to here and all the way across the room. Yeah. So that's what I'm going through. I'm getting rid of it. Like I told you, I was just embarrassed. Okay, you want to go to Regina? Let's make a trip out of it. You know, Black Jazzy been giving me some trouble. So I can't do it anytime soon. My car really has been playing emotional games with me. It just wanted to act funny yesterday. And the guy who did the work on it left the bottom panel loose. So that came down a little bit and scraped the darn ground. So I don't know if I did something underneath of it at all. And again. Oh, okay, Nancy, you got to tell me about that. Hold up. You got to tell me about where it is, because I don't know. Me and Dewana was talking about going to Austin, but we never did it. Hey, Vivian. I'm taking that one too, child. Cool lady. All right. Yeah, I know. I love those thrift stores because you know where the money's going. You know what I mean? And then they get a chance to go in and use the stuff. And, you know, go out for job interviews and stuff. They can go in and get stuff. I like those. Oh, the Pioneer Woman's tent. You know what? I just got something from the Pioneer Woman. It's on my video. Y'all see it. Oh, wow. Go on, girl. With all them dishes, Rebecca. That was a good day. That was a good shopping day. Hey, Caroline. How are you, friend? Caroline, my down the street neighbor. I am. A little bit better. I just have the slightest little headache now. The medicine's helping. It's just that the infection got to go away. I know. Nobody knows what Goodwill does. This what the Goodwill does. That's what I swear it. Y'all have y'all seen all the articles about that with Goodwill, how the CEO and everybody else's salary is in the $500,000 range or something. I don't know, y'all. Don't quote me on that. Oh, that sounds good. A salad with tuna. I don't know what I'm gonna have today, y'all. I don't know it's probably. I don't know what I'm gonna have, but it's gonna be something light. I'll tell you that. But I gotta eat something today. Hey, Tina. I'm trying to catch up, y'all, because I run my mouth. Y'all know how I do. Yeah, I know. Like I said, the only thing is they do support people handicapped. They do employ handicapped people, but also you can say that for Kroger. One thing about Kroger, they support and they have handicapped people. They're like, look, you gonna get on that register and do it, and they do it, and they're so friendly. I mean, I've went into Kroger down the street from me and been in a bad mood. And when you get to the register with the guys, it was this one guy that's in there. And clearly, he's disabled. Not physically, but when you start talking to him. But he's so jolly and friendly. He lightens up my day. Every time I wait in a line just to talk to him. Because I come in there, he says, oh, give me your stuff. Give me your, he's so funny. And then he's like, how was your day? He's like really interested in your day. Oh, he just lights my life. So I do support places like that. I will wait right in line for him. I know, and then they don't do tomorrow, if you are in the DFW area, and it's only certain ones, can't call them all, but I know Plano on K Avenue, they have Salvation Army is actually going to have half price on their housewares and furniture, y'all. Yeah, and they never do that. Everybody's having 50% off tomorrow for Martin Luther King's Day. Everybody, they have been blowing my phone up, telling me, "Hey, Joan, we're having half off. We're having half off. We're having it." They are, and my emails are flooded because they know I talk about it on my channel. So I don't talk about them too much no more. But everybody, all the thrift stores are having 50% off. I don't even have to point one or the other out. All the ones that I go to, Salvation Army. Oh, now you know who might not be. St. Vincent's had a sale on Saturday, 40% off of everything. They didn't give me anything about tomorrow yet, but everybody else. Shoveling. Oh no, you can have that, Michelle. Go right on ahead. Yeah, you can have that one. Well, you know what? Goodwill probably will. I'm telling you, they will. So go with that interview, and if I'm telling you, it's not. They do hire people. People, older people, and people with disabilities. They do. I must say that. But let them know you can't be doing all that bending and stugging and tugging and all of that. Also, you might want to try, if you got a Kroger in your area, try Kroger, because they definitely hire disabled and elderly. They do. Let me see. Hold up. Hey, Sherry, how are you?
Hello.
Every time, y'all. Hello, Sherry, how are you? Yeah, it's going to be really nice, and I know you would do good with that one, Audrey, because that's your thing. That's yeah. I told you I always had that idea, but I was just like, I can't do that. And then when I found your channel, I was like, oh my gosh, she's doing what I wanted to do. And you make it, so I love it. I love the way you do it too. Okay. All right, let me see. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I shop at Goodwill, don't get me wrong. Because you don't only have to shop where people, where it benefits. You shop where you can get the good price, or where they have something you want. Or if Goodwill's like Tammy Roberts, Goodwill was the closest thing to her house, and that's the only thing she could get to when she first started thrifting. Now she still goes there. But my thing is, it doesn't matter. But I do like to hit every now and then. But Tammy also shops at a whole bunch of other ones, like the hospital thrift stores. She has ones that benefit different ones. And even if you didn't, even if you went to a thrift store that was for profit, which is a lot of thrift stores are for profit. It doesn't matter. You're going and you're buying and reusing things that would otherwise be clogging up the world somewhere. You know what I mean? Being burnt and all kind of toxic chemicals. Let me tell you something. Anytime you can reuse something, you are ahead of the game. And I don't care where you get it from. You can get it from a yard sale. That's for profit. They ain't helping nobody but themselves. You can get it from a garage sale. You can get it from the side of the road if you can find it on the ground. Oh, good, Nancy. That's great. That's great. And you ain't old. I'm talking about elderly. Girl, I thought you was probably like 70. She only 58. You ain't even 58 yet. You said you're gonna be 58. Nancy, that's young, Frank. Hey, Nicole North Garden. What's up, y'all? You know what? I haven't been able to find a good a flea market. Now, when I was in Jersey, that's the only thing I did. I didn't know about thrift stores. I would do yard sales and flea markets. And but other than that, I didn't know about like we had some, but they were so high priced. I would never go to a thrift store. Only when I used to collect Barbie dolls, so I would go to thrift stores looking for Barbie dolls. Nothing else, not even housewares. I just never thought about doing it until I moved here. Okay, let me see who else. Who else? Hey Tony, how are you, friend? Oh, over here in the DFW area, Tony. Oh wow, I had such a headache yesterday. I was out for a little bit, then I came home. Let me see who else is on. Yeah, I know it's that time to purge. January is of that time for people to swear on there that they're going to work out or purge, right? And but I'm getting mine done this year. All right, I want to again talk about Karen's collab one more time since we got more people on, and then I'm gonna talk about the one I wanted to do. Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, mine last year. Mine was thankful, and I'm still. When I tell you thankful is so, I mean grateful was my word. I mean appreciate. I was appreciative last year. Thankful was the year before. Appreciative was last year. I was appreciating everything and everybody, and it's such a habit that that's what I continue to do. I still have that word in me is stuck in me, and this year it's grateful. So yeah, because you can appreciate things and you can for the in the moment when you get it or when it's new to you, you can be thankful for it, but to be grateful and recognize every day that you're grateful because there are somebody for what you're complaining about. There's somebody that wish they had it. I promise you, everywhere. um all right, let me see. All right, y'all, here you go, Karen. Yeah, Karen, I just got finished talking about it, and I just said I'm getting ready to do it again, and here you are popping on. Okay, wait a minute. Karen's on, y'all. So, Karen, I'm going to kind of I'm going to give a synopsis, but I'm going to basically have them come to your channel to watch your video. So, Karen is on here, y'all. Karen, put me next to your name. Y'all put me next to your name while I'm chit-chatting. Y'all could be doing that. If you're new, anybody who has me next to their name uploads videos or has an intention to upload, so they want to get subscribers. So you guys can subscribe to them. If you're on here and you're new and you have a channel or considering starting a channel, put me next to your name so people will find you and subscribe. Okay, now, Karen, Life on Greenwood, I just told y'all this. She has this video where she's asking you to donate an item, or more in my case, to Goodwill or to wherever, to any place you're going to donate it. I say Goodwill to me is like Jeep. Anybody that has an SUV wants to say they got a Jeep. And me and Tammy was just talking about that. So when I say that, I mean to just donate it to a thrift store. Okay, she's asking you to donate a piece and then to buy a piece under $6. $6 or under, all she asks, and then to style it on the video. That's all she's asking. It's not a whole lot of that whole mess, which you got to do this, you got to do that. Like me on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. I don't even know how to snap or to twit or any of that. I don't know none of that. So I don't have that. So she's just asking you to, I'm sure subscribe to her channel. When you're going to participate, that's what all collabs do. I'm sure that's there. So be subscribed to her. And then there's an upload date at, I want to say it was 9 a.m. on the 9th of February. So donate an item. then go in, buy something for $6 or less, and then come home, style it, and then upload on the 9th by 9 a.m. or around 9 a.m. Now, I'm sure if you're going to be uploading later, I'm sure she won't mind. That's just the way it goes. The sooner you upload to the upload time, though, is the more of a chance you're going to get your video watched from people going down that playlist. So that's why people give it time. All right. Now, I got to catch up, y'all. Hold up. Let's see. Oh, that's what you're going for, Nancy? Is the Goodwill CEO? Now, not unless I'm getting in your business. Yes, I know. I like that. I'm telling you, that's the one thing I do like about Goodwill is they do that. However, like I said, we don't shame nobody on here. And the thing is, Goodwill, I'm sure they do things because they've been around since God knows when. I just said I didn't know what they did. I don't know what they did. I heard stories is all I was saying. I've heard stories, but no, I shop at Goodwill, y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all know I shop. Oh no, the thing that I hadn't at Goodwill, I didn't bring in. But y'all see that on the next one. But I did talk about it on my video. Yeah, it's going to be fun, Karen. I think that's going to be so much fun. Oh, Jack salmon? I don't know what that is. Oh, the with the alcohol, Jack Daniel salmon. Oh, that sounds good. Now I don't drink alcohol, but by the time it's cooked off with something, I like it, like in ribs and barbecue sauce and stuff like that. I like that. Oh, Publix does the same too. Okay. First time I ever been to Publix is when I went to Georgia. I did like the store. I like that. I wish we had them here. Okay, now let me catch up. Oh, you was cleaning up today, Rebecca. I know. I got a whole lot. I talk too much. That's the thing, Audrey. That's what it is. I need to shut up and keep moving. So I can tell y'all. I'm a hot royal mess. All right, now what else? Heaven Sent Marshall. Girl, what is his name? Heaven Sent. All right. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, Heaven Sent. Okay. Right. I've been down that way because a friend of mine had moved here from Jersey, and she was staying down there while they were waiting to get a place. And so I've been to Lancaster before. I went down that. That's where I knew what was down there. Okay, Brat Cat. Thank you so much for joining us, Brat Cat. I meant not Brat Cat. Heaven Sent. Hey, Brat Cat. What's up, friend? It's got to be middle of the night for you. Hey, David. How are you? David, you've been running around thrifting games. Go on now. Thank you, I know she had to breathe some. I had to let her down. It was a mess. It's a mess. I tried to put a little curl, y'all, for y'all today. Just a few minutes ago, it fell already. But it gave me like a wave. It was gone. I had curl all up in here, y'all, and it's gone. You see that? And I did this about 3:30 for y'all. Hot mess. Okay. Let me see. Child, that people are crazy. When I tell you I don't know why people don't thrift, I can't for the life of me figure that out. What kept me from being scared? No, I would never stop being scared. If you find a police officer that isn't scared, they got some kind of psychological order and they shouldn't be on the job. That's the one thing. A lot of people fail the psych test because they say, oh, no, I'm not scared. I could do it. No, that's the problem. You need to be scared as a police officer because that always keeps you on your toes. So I don't want no wild wild west gunslinger out there that ain't scared of nothing that'll pull his gun. You know, you have to fear helps save your life in that type of job. So I was scared, but I also knew that I had the skill, the gift of gab. I had, and because a lot of the time you could talk your way out of a situation. I'm gonna tell you, in my situation, I would turn mother on these young bucks out here, and even on some older men. I would turn mother out in the street when you got somebody and they got their hands in their pocket, you're trying to get them out. I said, take your hands out your pocket. You know your mother taught you better, and their hands will come out their pocket. People, they called me the social worker on the job. I always wanted to hug and love. Y'all, one day I hugged this boy up, so little boy up. He's about 10, 8 to 10. I got lice, head lice from him because I was hugging him up because he was living homeless in a cemetery with his father. And I hugged him up so much. And the DIFUS worker came. Well, DIFUS is our children's services. And I'm there, it's late at night, and I'm doing this. Like, oh, God, what is wrong? And she said, excuse me, officer, do you know he has head lice? I said, no. So I had to go to the hospital and get the medicine and then go home. And the city had to come out and clean my house, my third floor bedroom. It was a mess. But that's me, the social worker. My booth is at the Allen Antique Mall. Right now, I have 70% off of whatever's left. I haven't been down there in a week, but I tell you, stuff was flying on the shelf. I am now going to go in and restock brand new stuff. When I left, it was very, very scarce last week, and I've got a call a couple times this week from them about different prices. They're like, are you sure you want to take 70% off of this? I'm like, yes, get rid of it. So 70% off of what was left is in my booth right now. So basically stuff is free. Thrift store prices down there. So I just wanted to clear it out, and I'm going back with everything new. So if you're local, it's at the Allen Antique Mall at Greenville and Main in Allen, Texas. It's at the intersection of Greenville and Main, right across from the Dirt Cheap and the Big Lots and everything that's over there. So it's right there. It's hard not to hoard. It is. So you got to mentally prepare yourself. And I can see how people would get in it. Yes, you got that right, Mai. You got that right. All right. I'm behind y'all, but I'm getting there. Oh, okay. You're 51. You could fit right in with us. Yes, and I'm telling you, I totally believe in that. Now, don't get me wrong. I will go to the store and buy things that I want, but I know it's always going to match. And when I'm thrifting, I look for stuff that, I have these pants, or I have this jacket, and I know this would go with it. And so I do stuff like that. I now think about what I'm buying as opposed to, oh God, this is 50 cents. This is a quarter. That's what when I first moved here, I would come home with trash bags full of clothes because I couldn't believe this. So now I've weeded all that out, and now I sensibly buy. Look at my Mossy Oak t-shirt that I thrifted. I want to say this was a quarter, maybe, probably. No more than $1, but on the lines of a quarter. Mossy Oak with the bull, head. I love Mossy Oak. I've actually bought some brand new, but I love it. Okay. Nancy, we ain't talking bad about Goodwill. We ain't talking bad about it now. You ain't got it. We good with it, girl. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry if we offended you, because I actually said something first. It was a joke. If you look around, there are many articles about Goodwill. I go there. I shop there. And I said one good thing that I know that they do, because I'm not up on everything, and I don't like to call out what I don't know, is to hire the handicapped people, which is a big plus. Don't get me wrong. That's a giant star in the sky for me, because a lot of people won't hire people that are handicapped. So for them to have taken that on and kind of labeled that with them, that's a big thing for me. Like I said, in Kroger's, and somebody else on here said Publix does that. So there are stores that I would definitely shop at. Nobody's really beating up on you. Don't worry. Yeah, you ain't got to keep defending that. Hey, Cindy. I'm feeling a little better. I'm feeling a lot better. Like, I don't even feel that pain right here that I was feeling. All right, let's see. I'm sorry if I'm missing stuff. Hold up. Goodwill is just high price, though, compared to the other stores in the area. Because this is what I realized, though. You can find a good deal in Goodwill on housewares, because Goodwill has most set prices, unless they find something that's fashionable or whatever. Now, Goodwill came in handy because I found another one of those large carnival glass pitchers, and because it didn't have a price on it, it was not marked. I got it for the $2.99 that pitchers cost. The large one. I just sold 2 of them at my booth in the last couple months. With a set, I mixed them up, mixed them up with a set of glasses and all kinds of other things. So I got a large milk glass pitcher from there for $5.99. Another carnival glass, the amber carnival glass for $5.99. This one I got for $2.99. And so I say that to say they have set prices. So if you go in there and you find if a plate is not marked up, because sometimes they will mark it up to $1.99 or $2.99, depending on what it is. For the most part, you're going to spend 99 cents from at my Goodwill. So I like that about that. Hold up. Yes, indeed, Lady Omnificent. That's the way you got to do it, child. I don't care how rich I ever got. Like God, like if God was to bless me with the multi-million-dollar lottery today, y'all ain't gonna hear from me no more because I'm gonna be like, forget YouTube. No, I'm joking. That was a joke, y'all. You know I'd be on here. I don't care what I had because this to me is fun. YouTube is fun. YouTube is never gonna pay my bills. YouTube is never gonna be no big money maker for me because, like I said, I know my place in YouTube. I know that I'm not that person that was selected to be the one. I know that. And I'm fine with that. But I enjoy what I do have on here. But I would still thrift. I promise you, if I was to be instantly be a multi-millionaire tomorrow, say I was to go check my lottery ticket and be like, what I would be at the thrift store celebrating. I promise y'all. I still am not going out spending a whole lot of money on stuff. I'm just not. I'm not going to go spend crazy amounts of money on handbags and shoes and furniture. I am still going to be, now, like I said, you know, my soft furniture, I buy from stores. I haven't been bold enough to buy like furniture like that yet from the thrift stores. I haven't. Now, hard stuff that I could recover, like my bar stools and all that, and chairs and stuff like that, I will. Not that you can't get your stuff clean. You can get sofas and stuff clean. But see, when I was a cop, these people brought this couch from Rent-A-Center. Not a couch. And I want to say the person's name because they work with me. He was actually my supervisor. They had this stuff outside and they was selling it and it was a recliner and he laid back and it was like big, wide, and he took it home and it had mice in it and it got in his house. Yeah. So I'm still stuck on that. But a lot of people do it. A lot of people furnish their entire home with stuff from thrift stores, and their homes are beautiful. And I tried to show y'all that when I showed you my little teeny tiny space that I thrifted all of my accessories, tables, and all kinds of, you know, my stuff in here, all of this stuff. This bar cart right here is thrifted. That was $19.99. So, and everything on it except for the tiered sand, these were even thrifted. Y'all, I'm telling you, you can find, these were, what was these, $7.99 at Home Goods? No, at Home. I said it was Home. I said Home Goods the other day, but it was at Home. Look at the at Home thing on here. And I saw them in there that day. This doesn't have, they tore the price off of this one, but I saw them in there the same day I got these in the at Home store. Look at that, 6 coasters. And I paid 99 cents, and they had them at Home for $7.99. Same, still wrapped in the same plastic and everything. Look at that. Still wrapped, not even opened. Y'all, don't be sleeping on the thrift stores. I was always a fan of Williams-Sonoma, Pottery Barn. Oh, I moved to Texas and started finding this stuff. Look at these Christmas dishes. These got to be put away. Look at that. Williams-Sonoma. Child, why would I go give them $60 for that? All right, I got to get caught up. I might be missing stuff. Hold up. Let me get close up. I'm trying to make sure. Oh, you got a Savers, Joe? I found Savers. I went when I was in Vegas. Donate a blouse or sweater. And didn't you say blazer too? Don't blouse, sweater, or blazer. Didn't you say, Karen, or was it just blouse and sweater? Buy another one and then try it on. Okay. All right, I'm trying to catch up. Maybe it was just blouse and sweater. Yeah, upload date February 9th, 9 a.m. Okay. All right, I got to catch up, y'all. I have to. Let me see. Hold up. Some kid is outside crying. All right, hold up, hold up. 1 second, y'all. You know what? I don't understand, Nancy, what was going on with the. Maybe you were talking to somebody else. Because I don't understand what was going on there. All right, let me just scroll. Hold up, hold up. Somebody said something. Somebody said something. Oh, no. Thank you, Terry Ann. Mine was thin, but it's coming back this year. It's coming back. It finally was. It had thinned so bad, but you know what? It's about menopause. I'm telling you. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, okay, David. Oh, okay. You know what? That's what I was interested in looking because I know they sell pretty good. But I ain't no seller. All right, wait. I'm gonna scroll to the bottom because I was now I'm gonna just go up a little bit. Okay. So Judy's Handmade Creations. Hey, Judy, how are you? Hey, Hazel. Hey, Ladybird T. Ladybird. Ladybug T. How are you? Hi, Sherry Mossman. Raymond is on. Hey, Raymond. You better get out of here. He said, stop hiding your kid in the closet. That's them little brats downstairs. I swear it's always something. Little brats. They're sweet little kids, but they just loud. That's all. They're sweet kids. You know how after your kids are grown and gone and you don't have them anymore, everybody else's kids seem to amplify? Like, what is it with that? Like, girl, your kids is loud. Thank you so much, Lavender. Thank you. Yeah, guys, on Karen, if y'all click on Karen, you'll go to her channel and you will see the details for that collab. Because Lord knows I could get it messed up. Blouse, sweater, or blazer. Yeah, I could have sworn you said blazer. Because I was like, ooh, Lord, I might not even have to shop for that. I can donate 12 and still use one and still have too many left. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, I think. Oh, is it the snowstorm? I heard it was a snowstorm in Pennsylvania yesterday. Lord, Lord, Lord. It's been a little nippy here, but not bad. It's going to get better. Last couple of days, last week, it was hot. One day it was 80 degrees. And when I tell you it felt more like 95 to me, I guess because I just wasn't ready for it. Okay. All right. Now, wait. If anybody got any questions, I'm going to take a couple questions. Would you? Okay, Audrey, you have a nice MLK day too. Don't forget to hit up thrift stores. Everybody got 50% off. Let me see who else. Thank you so much, Judy. Thanks a lot. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still fighting it. It's gonna be a couple more days, but I'm still fighting it. Right now, it's not too bad. Yeah, New York. Yep. Crazy, man. I tell you. Hey, Lavender Watkins, we got both of y'all on today. Both Lavenders. Okay, Joan. Just keep listening in on us. Okay, Tam Tam. Tam, you've been quiet today. I haven't seen your name much. Oh, for real, Nita? Yeah, mine had got so thin. My hair used to be extremely thick, right? And it started falling out, but it was menopause stuff. Yes, indeedy. Somebody had to fight for us, right, Joe? Thank you, Raymond. Thank you. Yeah, that's the one thing. I'm telling you. when doctors don't know, it doesn't exist. That's all. If doctors don't know what's wrong with you, then maybe you're just depressed. That's what they tell you. But you know, I mean, it is what it is. What's YouTube's chosen mean? Hey, Nubian Joy, how are you, friend? It just means I'm not. That's what I was trying to say. You know, like somebody who everybody flocks to and their channel grows really fast and they're at like 2 million subscribers, or I take that back, because normally in our genre we don't get that high in this place. I mean, but they go over 100,000 subscribers, and they get 50,000 or 100,000 views. I'm just not that. I came on the scene and I just wasn't accepted well with people who liked me. And I'm not the type that's going to make somebody. Like, I'm not cliquish. I don't fall into the rules of do this and don't do that. Do this and don't do that. I make my own rules. I've always been that way. So the group that I have here, small may it be, is fun. I enjoy this. And I mean, this has been the best thing. I'd rather not be that person if I have to follow those rules. Now, don't get me wrong. I would like to touch as many people as I could. And get to know, because let me tell you something. Everybody you come across in life, everybody in this chat, there's a reason for us connecting for some way. Somebody needs to hear something. Somebody needs to see something. Somebody needs something from it. And if it was bigger, it could be better. But I'll be okay as long as it's still on my terms and I could do what I'm doing, you know? So that's all. It ain't no big thing. It ain't no major thing. But anybody else got any questions? About, I did, Luann. It's actually on there. It's how I got over something about, I did one about my son. Yep, it took me a while because I had to do it. Like, I tried to tape it several times, but I would cry, and I wanted to do it without crying. I wanted to do it with being okay with it, because I'm okay with it. Now, when I say I'm okay with it, I think y'all really know what I mean. I accept the fact that it was God's decision. Because, like I've stated many times on my videos, you can't kill yourself if God ain't ready for you. You could try, you could shoot yourself in the head. You're going to just be sitting around like a little vegetable with your eyes open because you still have something to do. Or you talking funny, or you got your head shaped funny, but you're still alive. You could jump off of a building. And if God wasn't ready for you, he'd be like, fool, you just broke your legs and your arms. That's all. And now you got to heal, and you're still going to do what I told you to do. You're an idiot. Just do what I told you to do. You know what I'm saying? So you can do whatever. You can take all the pills in the world. You're going to get sick and throw up and wish you had never did it, and you're going to survive if God wants you here. Now, if your job is done and that's the way you're supposed to go out and you do that, then, you know, you do that. But I say that to say, you know, it is what it is. And if it's God's choice, it's God's choice. I miss him with all my heart and soul. Still got a little question in the back of my head for God. But again, I believe we all come here with a purpose and a plan. And until it's completed, we can't go nowhere. And I believe the only reason why my son was able to die when he was murdered is because his job was done, which everybody loved him. He touched so many lives in our, you know, everybody that ever came across him was loved him to death, you know. So yeah, it was hard for my family and for me to get over it, but we did. And well, some of us haven't, but some of us have. Hey, Anna Rhett, how are you? Anna, where are you from? With the last name Rhett. Are you from Jersey? There you go. You know what, Nubian Joy? That's what it is. We just got to be ourselves. And the thing is, what God has planned for us is going to show up. You know what I mean? So I cannot be that chosen one. But if God has plans for my channel to grow bigger, it's going to grow. And that's all it is to it. Can't nobody stop that. Nubian Joy, you said you were from Jersey too. Camden, did you say? Hey, Andrea from Jersey. I'm doing a lot better. A lot better. Even the headache I had in the forehead, because I had just took some medicine, it took that away. Hey, Brenda. Have a great night, Brenda. You know what though? I'm gonna tell you, Karen. Don't be fooled by it, because I'm gonna tell you, it was some very good insight in there. I just allowed God to speak through me, and it basically was how I feel. It's not a sad one. It's not a sad video. It's a coping video. How I was able to get myself to snap out of that, because y'all went straight crazy. Yeah, I don't mean crazy like, I don't mean like that. I mean crazy like hateful, mean, angry, aggressive. Me and God were not on speaking terms. When I tell you, no, get out my face, shut the door on you. I'm gonna put you away. I even hid my Bible for myself. I was mad at God. I was extremely mad. And it took me 3 years. I went to therapy and I just shared that portion of it. Like how I pulled myself up out of that and realized that I had lost 3 whole years of my life because I was an idiot being mad at God for what was predetermined prior to my son being born. I was a vessel that his job had to come through. And he came here, he conquered that job, he did that. And his funeral, I got three. You know how you have those books at the funeral? I got three of those full of names of people that came to his funeral. When I tell you his friends that he grew up with, he was only 21. He died 29 days before his 22nd birthday. And when I tell you that not only his friends came to the funeral, but his friends' parents, his friends' aunts, great aunts, the grandmothers, there were whole rows of families because all of the parents and everybody was there at his funeral. So when I tell, and all of them had nothing good to say, but nothing but good to say about my son. They were like, he was a good kid, and he was that kid that would run to your when he was a little kid, he would run to the, and even their son would be standing out there playing in the street, and he'd run and grab the groceries to take them in for the woman, their mother, they're his friends' mothers. He was just that kid. So that's what it's about, Karen. It's not sad. I promise you, you won't. It's not a crying video. That's why I didn't want to do it. That's right. I'm telling you, you can't go nowhere until it's your time. But I totally believe that, yeah, but you know what? The thing about it is they can't unless they've done what they came to do. And y'all, I tell you, everybody, you think that people are up there, so these souls are up there. Now, when I say this, I'm saying this in a joking way. I'm not saying this clearly as how it works when we come into life. However, I picture it as it's a whole sea up in heaven. Everybody's chilling at the park. And then God appears on his throne. And he says, all right, I got a job. It's going to be, I want somebody to go down to heaven for me. It's going to be difficult. Go down to earth for me. Because I got a mission. I need for you to be 16 when this happens. And this is going to happen. And it might be something, you got to go through. But you're going to get something and you're going to touch one person's life that I need you to touch. It's going to be one person. And you have to be at this moment, at this place. And I need you to get this job done for me. Who wants to do it? See, all these souls up there in heaven, they're stupid. They still got love in their heart. They don't see no danger. They're like, God, me, pick me, pick me, pick me. And then you get picked. And then you're born and you come to this earth and you're like, what was I asking for? You know what I mean? I done lost my mind asking to come down here to this mess. Then you suffer. You've been born to a drug addict. And you've been passed around in foster care until your father's grandmother finds out that you're in foster care and she gets you. And then she's so old, she loves you, but ain't much she can do for you. And you live this horrible life. And at 16, you get a chance to share with this person who you saved that person's life. And then at 18, you die because you're going back to heaven. And you're going back to heaven and you live this horrible life just to touch that person's life when you're 16. You see what I'm saying? That's what the way, and like I said, I'm not telling you I ain't never died and went back. I just don't remember it if I did, because I'd probably be one of them poor souls up there talking about me, God, pick me, like a fool, because you want to please God, and you don't know what you signed up for. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, I believe it's all predetermined. And my son lived a quick, fast life. He did. After he got to be 18, between 18 and almost 22, he lived a life, y'all. He was out there with those chicks. And I told him, I said, boy, I'm going to tell you something. Bring a baby up in here and you ain't married and you're going to wish that, the jailer got you. And, he was like, no, I would never do that, Mom. Well, I regret that now because I don't have any grandkids. I should have went out there and let him go willy-nilly and get me a couple grandkids. Because now I only got the one from my daughter. But I say that to say, yeah, and you know what? The thing is, It's an easy key to depression, but it's not easy to teach anybody to get there. My advice to you is to find a therapist who is willing to work with you, mind, body, and soul. Don't find a therapist that wants to sit there and say, well, what is your feelings about that? And how do you feel about that? And what? Because you could be talking to yourself in the mirror for that. I luckily got a spirit who was, I mean, a spiritual therapist who, she's not a spiritual therapist, she's a regular therapist, but she had a spiritual side and spiritual awareness where she was able to look into my soul and allow me to speak from that. And allow me to realize that my soul, my spirit, my mind, and my body, where there was a connection and all of that, unless it was in sync, I wasn't going to be okay. And the moment that I did that and realized that there was only one thing that we need to do in life, and that is love. So when you lose, and the love is depleted from your body and it's filled with hate because you think something was done wrong with you, your body is off balance and you are not pulled together. And that's where depression comes from. However, find a therapist, that somebody that's willing to work with all three of your entities, your spirit, your mind, and your soul. Which is, spirit and mind could be numbed as the same, but it's not. Because your mind is your ego, you know, it's the earthly, you think earthly. Your spirit is not thinking earthly, and then your body, of course, is earthly. So if you get that connection in sync and you're all on in one, then you can be the person that you want to be. You can know that, you can set out that I need to, my thing is this: I would never ever want to hurt nobody's feelings. I would rather not talk to you than to say something that hurts your feelings. I would rather just completely walk away, because I learned my lesson. The old me would tear you down. Okay? Before I walked away. Me, now it's just a closed door. I don't have to, you need to figure that out, because when people do things to you, somebody does something to offend you, that ain't nothing you ever have to carry. And that's where a lot of it comes from. A lot of depression comes from, somebody did something to me. My husband used to call me names. Or my father used to beat me or call me names. Or my mother was a horrible person to me. That's not your burden to carry. But that's where a lot of depression comes from. Because we carry other people's burdens. You are only responsible for the things you did. Who did you treat bad? Who did you tell off? Who did you do this to? And then you need to forgive yourself, or maybe ask for forgiveness if that's your thing, or whatever. But when somebody does it to you, guess what? It was their issue. That's what their life path was about. Ain't got nothing to do with you. All right, thank you. What you made me realize is I don't want to deal with people like you. Bye, girl. Bye, boy. That's it. You know? So I say that to say, I'm so glad I got out of that, y'all, because I was the most hateful person you could ever dream of. Thank you, Anna from New York. Oh, from York. From York in the UK. Oh, hey, girl. Hey, cousin. You know I'm from there. I got 53%. Yes, honey. I got my DNA done and I'm claiming it. Tammy beat me, though, y'all. Tammy got, like, what, 81%? Tammy did that. Thank you, Andrew. Everybody's doing good. Did I go back that far, y'all? I might have went all the way back. Ooh, because I know Andrea had came on. Y'all running my mouth. Thank you, Lavender. You are best. Other Lavender, Lavender Rose. Hey, Mary. How are you, Mary? Okay, Tam. I'll chit-chat with you later. What's up, Mary? Mary is... Where are you at now, Mary? She been traveling, y'all. Quintessential... Yes, wait. Quintrell. Well, let me tell you about losing a child so early. Losing a child early. They had a lesson and their job was done. I'm gonna tell you, you can lose a child before it's even born, miscarriage. That it's always something behind it. And I'll give you an example, and because people don't think it is. When you lose a child, I'm gonna go with the 4 days old. Either there was a problem. Now I'm not saying that this was you. I'm just saying, say, here's an example. Say there was a problem with the husband and wife, or the mother and the father of the child. And something needed to be done to either tell that mother, girl, you need to go. You need to get up out my face. You know, for her to see, he ain't no good. I didn't need to bring someone else in this world with him because he's not there. Or neither one of us was giving each other the time we were supposed to. Now we realize how much we love each other. We got to get it together. We're going to go on. And then you get pregnant again and you have this baby. The child might come for other reasons. The child might come because it was something you needed to know physically. Like people lose a baby and then find out they had ovarian cancer or something. And just on a whim because they found out they were pregnant. There's always a reason for everything. I promise you that. Just like there was a reason that my son was killed. And it might have had something to do with the person who killed him. He needed to have that eye opener. And my son was born for that reason, to be at that spot when God needed him to be there. I'll never know that answer. So I say we could do all of this. It maybe, if, or could be, or we could just accept the fact that sometimes, you know, we are involved in something. Not well, all the time we're involved in something that God planned us, but sometimes things just happen because they're supposed to. I know it's hard to do it. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to accept that. I didn't want to hear that there's a reason for God used my son to come up. Then I even got even a little more mad at God until I realized that my son ain't the only one. Everybody in this world comes here for a reason. Now, whether you live to 110, you know, you still are here. Anybody who knows anybody that's 75 years and older, they got so much wisdom in them that is a good conversation, and they can tell you things that you would have never known or could never find out from nobody else. They still have a job. They still have a purpose. They're still here. You see? When it's time for God, and now here's the thing. You could have had your purpose, fulfilled your purpose when you was 30. But you're still here and God's still able to use you because you're open channel to him. You're willing. You got that willingness. God's able to pass these words to people through you. He's like, oh, no, I ain't finished with her. She's a good tool. She's obedient. She listens. She does what I asked her to do. So I'm going to keep her around. She might be that person that lives to 110 that still got her whole mind to her. Yeah. So I say that to say we don't know our date. We only know our entry date. We don't know our exit date. And when it comes, it's trust and believe. We did what we were supposed to do. So yeah, I mean, the question behind losing a baby at 4, I don't care if your baby is 4 years old. I don't care if your baby is 22 years old. It's your baby. You see what I'm saying? It's your baby, and nobody's going to feel that feeling like you do when you lose it. I don't care if you're 5 months pregnant and you lose a baby. That's a baby. That was a connection that you were building that nobody else, even the father, didn't have that connection because that kid was in you. You know, so you're going to handle it the way you are. But if you look at it as that baby came and did what it was supposed to do, it did. And if you may not know what it was, but it was in the place that God needed it to be at the time. It did it, and maybe it wasn't going to thrive, or maybe you don't know. I could say all of these things, but it did what it had to do, and then God was able to accept that baby back. I promise you. I promise you, you gave birth to a serious mission in God's path. I promise you that. You did that. All right, let me get out of here. Y'all got to have me. Hey, living better with style. Who else? Tammy is getting ready to go. Tammy left out to go to the grocery store, I think she said. Yes, indeed. And that's the way it is. And the thing is, Nancy, yes, that's a blessing to have them because my father just passed this summer. And like I was saying last week on the live, I think it's the first time I actually mentioned what he died, because I never said what he passed away from. He had cancer, but he had cancer. He had a big lump in his, what is this, larynx area here? Esophagus. And it got to the point where it got so big that he starved to death. That's how he died. They couldn't do the surgery. They tried to do it. They lost him on the table, was able to bring him back. And for the last 2 months of his life, he starved. And that was it. It was hard to watch it, but he gave birth to 5 children. He didn't give birth. My mom did. Oh, boy. Yeah, he didn't do that, but my mom did. He made 5 children with my mother, and we went on to live lives that we were on our mission. You see what I'm saying? And he was a father. You know what I mean? So he lived his life. Child, let me tell you something. But you know what, Cindy? That's why she got to understand what life is about. I was that same person. But the sad thing is, every year that goes by that she's hating and hating and hating, she lost. She ain't going nowhere. She's gonna be living on this miserable life, earth for a long time because, I believe she'll come back if God says, all right, she old and tired, but I'll send her back. She's gonna get that mission done. My thing is this: once you realize that your child is not your life, that's a whole. You're separate, and that's why they cut the umbilical cord at birth. When it's in you, it's part of you. When they cut the umbilical cord and they come out, you love them, you care for them, they grow up legally, they go on their own, you still love them. I don't care. My daughter's 38. To me, she's still a little goo goo gaga baby in the crib. If she needs me, I'm running. You see what I'm saying? However, they're not us. They have their own life. So we take it so personal. The whole time she's lost 20 years of her life hating God instead of doing what she was supposed to do to fulfill her mission. When her baby already did that. Her baby did that in 4 days. And now she's still running around here waiting. God like, nah, give her some more time. Give her some more time. Jesus will come up with the file and be like, Agatha been down there 20 years. She's still hating you, Dad. He's like, let me see. Yeah, nah. She got a good mission I sent her out down there on. Closes the file. File the back. She ain't going nowhere. She's going to be there hating till she learns. And so the sad thing is that until you learn that you got to start living your own life so you can complete your mission, and you still running around here sitting on this baby's mission, and that's been done. You need to just be running around proud of your kid that your kid did what it was supposed to do. You know? I'm telling y'all. Y'all, when I tell you, hold up. Oh, Nancy says she's Nancy Ann on Facebook if anybody wants to add her. All right, hold up, y'all. I'm running my mouth. Oh, Ann Johnson, I love you. Anna Johnson, I love you back, girl. Oh, wow. Get out of here. But again, if you think about it, living better with style, the baby served a mission. He made that baby made your child, your daughter, a mother. And you know, you never know. And I'm not gonna sit up here and start guessing why or when. All I can tell you is that baby did what it was supposed to do. It came and it did what it was supposed to do. And now there was an eye opener of some type, or it was a connection of some type where God needed that baby at the time. So, you know, I can't answer all the questions. I don't have the answers for everybody. All I can tell you is if you look at it that way, that everybody comes on their own life path, whether we have a minute, whether we only have 5 months in vitro, or whether we have 22 years on this earth. We have to do what we have to do. It has nothing to do with the mother. That child has a life path of its own. It's a whole human being. That baby is a whole human being from the conception, from the connection, from the... No, not that. That was wrong. Take that back. No, I mean the sperm entering the egg. That's what I meant. Lord have mercy. I didn't mean the other one. I know that looked crazy, y'all. But yeah, that has nothing to do with us. That life has absolutely nothing to do with us. Except for we get the one thing I don't like about being human is we have this attraction, we have this attachment to our children. Like, you know how the dog has or the kitten has the puppy, and then people take it and they sell them, so they have other ones. And the dog quickly gets over it, and they might be like, you know, what? Where's my puppies at first? And then in a week, that dog done forgotten. They about ready to go and eat and get another little batch. Us, somebody take our baby, it's going to last forever. We're going to be hunting down everything that looks similar to the car that was in the vicinity. We are going to go bananas looking for our kid. Let me tell you, we get superhuman strength when it comes to our kids' mothers. We know that. So I say that about being a human is that when you do lose one, that superhuman strength kicks in. And you go bananas, you trying to figure out what happened, you know, and it will set you crazy. But until we can remember, hold up, girl, you got a whole life that you put on hold to try to do all of this, that you sit in. I lost 3 whole years, y'all. 3 years of being a good servant to God because I was so mad at it. Until I realized, no, I need to be thankful that God let his mission be up so fast. You know what I mean? And as much I will miss him till the end of time. When I tell you, I will miss him into going to. I'll get to heaven, and he's gonna be the first one I look for. I don't care how much they brainwash you to go back as a plain soul or whatever. You know, you see these movies. I will see my son in heaven and be like, "Hey, Jazz, come here. I've been waiting for you, boy." You know what I mean? I will know him. I will know him for the rest of time. So if there is any reincarnation or we do meet in heaven, I'm going to know my son. You know what I mean? Just like I know all of you guys are going to know your child that passed or your grandchild that passed. You will know them immediately when you see them. Trust and believe. Ain't nobody, you can't erase the kind of love I have for my kids. You know what I mean? You can't erase it. But you're welcome, Sherry, if you're still on. I'm living all the way back here. I'm living. I'm all the way back here in the comments. Child, listen. Hold up. All right. Okay. I'm glad, Nancy. I'm glad it did. Y'all, let me tell you something. When I come on here lately in the last few years, I just said, last time I've been doing lives, I'm like, Lord, whatever I need to say, if there's somebody on here that needs to hear what I have to say. So I know that these conversations could come random. I was going to come on here and say to y'all, I need to be on here for 1 hour and no more. And I wanted to talk about this collab that I wanted to talk about. But I ain't even get to it. I ain't even get to the collab. You see? Girl, listen, I tell you. Yep, and you know what, Giggsy, sometimes you may not even get an answer. Because I don't have the true answer. I just have the fact that I'm going to accept the fact that that was his life mission. And it was done. And I have a life mission too, just like you do, and everybody else in your life, and even your baby or your child or your grandchild or your niece or your nephew that was taken or that was is gone from us. Everybody has their own mission. I don't care how old they are or not, or how young they are. And if we accept that, we don't need the answers to their life. We only need the answers that what's in us, and we can accept the fact that God got this. You know what I mean? God got this. So I say that to say, a lot of the time we really think we need the answer, but we really don't. Yes, indeedy, we all are, Paula. And once we realize that, I'm telling you, that's when you don't let little hiccups stop you or, snatch you up. You won't do that. And when I say little hiccups, I mean even little things. The ultimate to me is the loss of a child. Um, that's the ultimate to me, and I can say that now because it happened to me. Before, I couldn't even think that. But now I can say that. That's the ultimate hurt in life. Like, you could do anything. You could stab me, cut me, shoot me. That ain't the ultimate to me. Take my life. That ain't the ultimate. Take my child and force me to live here without my child. No, that's the ultimate. So when you little snafus that get us, and then we run around like, why'd you do that to me, God? Girl, that's what you're supposed to do. Shut up and learn from it and keep on moving. And I'm gonna tell you, when these misfortunate things happen to you, take from it what you can, what you need. So if you're in a situation where you were in an abusive marriage and you got out of it, you don't carry that abusive marriage with you for the rest of your life. Because, like I told y'all before, there's file cabinets in your brain, right? Imagine file cabinets. And we file this stuff in important, with the most important all the way down to the not important. It ain't important. So these are the things in the top of the file cabinet that we use most and that we're going to need. But the other things are down the bottom, which eventually will fade out because, most, like I know I work for the state, and then I worked for the city at one time, and I worked for the county. That's my only job. Oh, and I worked for federal government. That's my only 3 jobs. Other than I did real estate, that really wasn't a job because it was nothing. But I say that to say they clear out the files like every 7 years and take them to storage, and then after storage, they discard them and destroy it after so many years. Well, use that same analogy in your brain. So, okay, my husband beat me. Now I'm on guard, but I'm living my life. So I got it freshly in the top cabinet. The most important things, like these are the signs of somebody that's going to start being abusive in your life. If you're going to date again, okay, I remember that. That's in that top file cabinet. The other junk, the fact that the abuse, the cuts in the lip, the stitches you got, the broken arms, all that could be on the bottom cabinet because it's getting ready to go. It's got to go. It's going to be going off in storage soon. It's there. It's there. You can pull it up if you need it. If somebody you come across and they need to hear your story, you can pull it out. It's there. Even when it's in storage, you can go to storage and get it if you need it. But for the most part, the signs, stuff you're looking at, that needs to stay in that top file cabinet. Eventually, you can start lowering it down the file cabinet, and it can go in storage, and then it can be discarded. But though I say that to say, with everything that happens in your life, you have that file cabinet. And if you do and prioritize things like that, you don't have to carry abuse. Women don't have to carry sexual abuse as a child. That stuff should be at the bottom of you just look at the signs. Because guess what, ladies? You need to be able to look at them with your girls and your boys nowadays. You need to look at that. Your grandkids. Like, that's a sign that something's wrong with her. Or, you know what I mean? So those signs normally will stay in close proximity to the top of the file cabinet, because that's what you don't, that's the importance that you take out of something like that. You don't take the rest of the crap. You don't take the pain. The pain should already be out into storage and get ready to be shipped out to be discarded through the shredder. The pain is gone. Once it's gone, once you don't feel it no more, it's gone. So, but the thing is, we tend to think we got to carry it. So we carry it for 30 years, and it destroys any marriage you could ever be in, because now it's so close in that file cabinet that everything that's done, your husband could drop the butter knife, and in your mind is saying, oh God, he had a knife and he made a mistake and dropped it. That meant he was throwing it at me. You know what I'm saying? No, stop it. Stop it. Get rid of that crap. Put it in the shredder. The pain is gone. You can never pull it back. You know what I'm saying? But you remember, what's most important is the signs. What did I learn from this? I learned that when he got agitated really fast, at the moment, like that's when that happened. So you look for that, not crazy, but that's when you start noticing that happening. Bing bong, you go to the file cabinet, pull it out. Yeah, that was a sign. Put it back, and then you can get up out of there and be like, adios, brother, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? So I say that to say, I don't even know why, but I needed to say that. I don't know. All right, let me see. Thank you, Anna. Oh, Lord, you think I would be. I know, that's worrisome. Kids don't realize when they're on it, but girl, that's their life path. This is what they need to do. That's what's in there. You got to let them live. If they don't live, they're doing the same thing that a mother who hates God because her child was taken, they're doing the same thing. They're losing parts of their life. Like I said, from being caught up in that mess and fear and hate and all in the anger, 3 years is gone. I got a lot to make up for. I have a lot of lives. I think that's why I got my YouTube channel. I had a lot of lives I had to touch because of the time that I lost, you know? Yeah, you're welcome, Miss Matt. Did I get that? Hey, Miss Matt. Miss Mary Matt. I know you get that a lot. You're like, girl, shut up. Hey, Raymond Marrow. You better stay out that cold, Raymond. Well, you know what? I could look at it like that, Lavender, except for if I knew what I knew then. I mean, if I knew what I knew now, then I wouldn't have wasted 3 years. I didn't need 3 years. I'm going to tell you something, and I've been telling my daughter this a lot too. When you get to the point where you could give negativity a couple hours, anger, hurt, fear, when you could give it a couple hours, and then you could let it start to fall away off of you, you're kind of in a better place than you could ever be. And I say that to say we're human. Things are going to affect us. I'm sorry. I could cut my finger and it's going to affect me. I'm giving it at least 10 minutes with a little cut on my finger. I'm sorry. I am. I'm going to be mad. Like, what the heck? How did I cut my hand? I'm a fool. I'm a major fool. Okay? I'm going to give it 10 minutes because I'm human and that's what we do. However, something more, something that, oh God, I lost my job. That's not a 10-minute. That's probably a couple days with a couple gallons of ice cream curled up in the bed with the TV on. Okay? Yeah, that is. So I say that to say, once you can get that to a couple hours, you're successful in it all. And you realize, guess what? That it was meant that job was not meant for me. I wasn't liking it. I wasn't happy there. Every Monday morning when I got up, I had to drag myself in. I cried myself to work. God just kept trying to push me to see something else, and I couldn't, so He took it from me. And that's just the way it is. So now I'm gonna move on. Something better's coming. The moment you open yourself up to allow God to work into your life again, the quicker you do that, the quicker you'll see a change in it. But see, we sit around for 20 years being mad at God, which means that we're closed, and God can't get the message in. You're closed. You're closed. You see? So open yourself up, accept the fact that this was in my life path. This was supposed to happen. I don't care what it was. Your pocketbook got snatched. That's what was supposed to happen. Yes, it's a problem going to get my driver's license, calling all the credit card companies and all of that. But for some reason, either God was using me and letting this maniac snatch my bag so he could go to prison to get his life in order and stop doing drugs, or it was something I needed to learn. I'm too free with my bag. I needed to learn to stop going to these certain neighborhoods. I needed to do something needed to happen. I'm just making up excuses. This could be, examples. This could be anything. But I just say that to say, the moment when we get to a point in our lives where we notice it quicker, we'll notice change. It'll be a whole lot of change that comes about. You'll notice that you start to manifest things faster. You'll notice that you'll see so quick what's good for you and what's not good for you. There won't be a whole lot of decision making in your life. I remember I met this guy, and my friend, she passed away now, and she was sick, so a lot of people was in touch with her. And she told me, oh my God, this guy from our childhood, I was single at the time. And she was like, I said, you know what, I'm not picking another bad seed. So what I did was, she said, no, I think y'all will work out fine. He's retired from the Army, you're retired from the police department. I think everything will be good. Y'all, I had 4 phone conversations before I realized this guy was a nut. Now, I knew him, he was familiar to me. But we hadn't seen each other in years. He had been through, having, a life and on a second part of his life, just like I was. But I realized he was a maniac. It took him like 4 things to say to me for me to realize it, and I disconnected from him. I never said you're a nut or anything like that. I just said, all right, I'll talk to you later. Hung up, never talked to him again. Thank God I had never invited him to my house. 4 phone. The 4th phone conversation was the last one we had. Yeah, so I say that to say, when you're opened up, you start to see things so much more quicker. You will realize how you can manifest things so much more because you're open and you're allowing those ideas to come. Like, I was just saying, all right, I'm not going to spend no more money on my bedroom. But I needed some artwork for over my bed. I got that big empty wall over my bed. So I'm like, oh, Lord, now I committed that I'm not. Because I spent $60 on top of everything I already had. So I said, what can I do? I can't I found something to recover the chair that I brought. I was like, okay, that's going to work. It might not be what I wanted, but it worked out better. Here's the thing. I was going to put blue and white stripe on this chair that I'm redoing. And then I would be stuck with the blue stuff. So then I was like, what do I have? Start searching. I came up with white fabric. Now, white is going to allow me to go back to that blush color if I want it. Turquoise, any color I want. White will allow me to do it, right? So it worked out better for me. Then I was like, all of a sudden it popped in my mind, this drawer paper. The drawer papers that you lining. Y'all, it was the perfect thing that I could do it. Here's the thing though. I forgot where I put it. I think it's in the garage. I got to go get it. But it popped in my mind today. Because I was like, I don't want to spend any money. What am I going to do? What can I do with something? I had an old canvas that I got for like $1, or it was either $1 or $1 down the treasure chest. A big long one, rectangle shape, and the paper popped in my mind. I'm a decomposer, and that's going to be a piece of artwork. All right, don't I talk too much, y'all? So I say that to say, yeah, you just keep yourself open, and the quicker you get over not get over it, but you realize what it is. Because some things you ain't never going to get over. But you just get yourself back in check. You grab your life back. Snatch your soul back, from it. The quicker you can do that, the easier. Then you open yourself up. Your soul, well, I say my soul is in the season. Soul is in the head. But you open your soul back up, and then you're able to receive messages or ideas are freely flowing for what you really needed. So you stay in it, and you're hurt and you're pain so long that you're closed, and that's what you don't realize. It's like the hurt and the pain comes, and your body, your spirit will close, or your soul, whatever you want to call it, will close itself off to protect itself, right? So, and I'm not saying this is I'm not saying that this is exactly how it's happening. This is what I imagine. So, okay, but this is how it goes, though. It closes itself off so it can be protected, right? It's like, nope, ain't nothing getting up in here. We ain't hurting ourselves. We straight. She'll get through this. It can stay like this for 20 years. Or it can stay like this for 3 hours after some traumatic thing happens until you realize, wait a minute. Yes, this is devastating. I was in a bad car accident. I'm laying here in the hospital. I'm alive, which means God is still able to communicate with me. And I love God. And thank you, Jesus, for saving me. And thank you, Jesus, for saving me. And you're open right back up. Open right back up, and all the stuff is coming right to you. Everything you need is back into, but it will close itself up to protect itself as long as you're mean and hateful. As long as you're hurt, you're sad, you're sitting in depression, the world seems like it's going on around you, and you can't move because that sucker is closed like this. That's why. Open that thing up. Open that thing up, y'all. Yep, and that's what it is. You got to just accept the fact that it is what it is. And you may not know the answer, Giggsy. You may never know the answer to it. But the thing is, you have to remember what your purpose is on here. And a lot of people go through life talking about, I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what my purpose. Your purpose is to walk in God, right? You walk on your plan and be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be. And AKA love. Walk in love. Be where you're supposed to be. I've given that example a few times on here. Just walk in love, which is God, and allow God to use you. And that's it. Be open. Don't be doing this with that closed thing that's sitting in your brain. Have it open and let God speak to you. And here's the thing. Know that God ain't ever going to tell you to go kill somebody. I promise you that. Now, God may use you to do that, but he ain't going to never say, hey, go kill that man with the blue shirt. That ain't God. That's some demon you got. Go get yourself exercised. Yeah, by exorcist. Don't be going around talking about God wanted me to kill the man in the blue shirt because he had on a blue shirt. No, you're crazy. You done lost your mind. That's closed. That ain't God. Okay, so my point is, God is love. And if it's anything that has anything to do with the right thing, it's love, it's helping, talking when you really don't even think you know what you're talking about, what words is coming out your mouth, that is God talking to you. Stop doubting yourself and allow the words to come out, because you're a channel. We are all channels, and whether we're blocked or not, we're channels. And I don't mean that to say I'm some psychic that I can look in a crystal ball. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you are, and you realize, now here's the thing. This is the channel. Somebody could say they're a channel. God told me to help you, but you got to pay me $89.99 per hour, and then I'm gonna give you all the information you want. Child, that's the devil. Run as fast as you can, because anything God wants to say to you, all you got to do is clear your spirit, clear the soul, open it up, and you can get that message from God for free. God don't charge. Ain't never charged nobody nothing. Now, so I say that to say, people will have you fooled out here. People will have you fooled. But just realize that any message God got to get to you, he's smart enough to get it to you. Whether you're open or not, he can get it to you. He can. So people who are on here right now, I am too, girl. You know how much this takes, Emily? I have worn myself down to nothing. But my headache went away. Let me tell you about God. He took my headache away so I could talk. Yes, indeed, Lavender. Yes, indeed, Lavender Rose. Y'all are a mess. Let me get off of that section. Miss Mildred, y'all, I have adopted Miss Mildred and Mr. Raymond as I told her daughter, even one day I talked to her daughter on the phone, and I told her daughter, you got to share your mom. But Mildred is such a sweetheart. I love her to death. I'm going to tell you, our roads did cross for a reason. It really did. And we realized that as we talked, We realized, and both Mildred and I know that. So yeah, thank you, Mildred, for saying that. I appreciate you, friend. Yep, y'all. But I'm telling you, people, exactly. You got to drop all that. Don't be carrying that mess, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, we have a file cabinet in our brain for a reason, but it's only a certain amount of stuff that we need to be remembering. I honestly, would you take in your office, um, put all the torn pieces of paper, all the you what are those things? The sticky things. You know how you have and you got to put the labels on stuff, the backing of the label. Would you take and throw away all the files and put the labels in it? You don't want the junk in your file cabinet. So don't put the junk in there. Take the stuff that's important that you are going to use at a later date. The blessings that come to you, that's something you want to keep. You can pass that on. And like I said, signs that's taking you, leading you down the wrong road or telling you you're off your path or something like that, that's what you want filed in the top. Because that's the experiences that we learn from. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get this from. All of with the things you go through in life, how many people do you know that continue to go around the same circle every time? They know what's coming, but they don't, because they file the junk and the pain and the hurt that came from it, but they don't file the important things to look for to see it again. They don't do that. That is going in by the wayside, and then all the junk, the label backing and all of that is sitting up in the file cabinet. It's pain, hurt. He hurt me. He broke my arm before. He did this. He did that. He cheated on me. He went and had 6 babies out there in the street on me. Girl, that is trash. It don't belong in your file cabinet. The fact that I knew what he was doing when he walked out the door, and I knew when I saw his car on 34th Street that he was at that girl's house, that's the stuff you put in your memory. Girl, you don't be throwing the trash in, because that ain't your issue. There ain't nothing for you to carry. It ain't nothing for you to carry. I don't care if somebody punched you in your face 10 times. That's not for you to carry, because you didn't. Now, you sit here and punch yourself 10 times. Again, find yourself a therapist. Stop doing that. But if somebody else does it to you, then we got a problem. They got a problem. We don't. They got a problem. They're the hitter. When you get up there and God rolls out the pearly steps for you and you come on up to heaven, he ain't going to sit there and say, okay, remember when John punched you 10 times? That was your fault. Like, that ain't what's going to happen. John punched. John's going to be standing in front of you. Well, God, I didn't mean it, but she made me mad. That ain't what I sent you down there for. I sent you down there for love, John. I think you need to go back and learn again. Where are you sitting up there now in your golden house? Now, mind you, I'm talking old school terms. Yo, I'm not saying that that's what heaven looks like, or that there is one. This is a non-denominational channel. However, I believe in God, and I call him Jesus. Y'all know that. I've told y'all that several times. I don't care what you call your God. I don't care what you believe in. As long as you're a human being and you have love pouring through your veins, that's all that matters to me. You're welcome here. All right, wait. I'm so far behind. I run my mouth too much. Okay, hold up. Wait, I can't say your name. I'm going to your channel and I'm gonna subscribe right now. You got one? Okay. BSLDY. I just subscribed to you. She said she uploaded a video yesterday. She or he uploaded a video. Yes, do that. So I subscribe, so I'll check out your channel. Yep, that's good. Yep, and I'm telling you, Giggsy, and the thing is, as long as what makes you comfortable with things where you can keep on going, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. If you felt like you needed an answer and you got that answer, because I felt like I needed an answer, and I felt like I got that answer, whether it's right or wrong, it's allowing me to go on with my life without my child. And that's what we have to grab hold to. You know what I mean? And maybe one day when we get to heaven, we'll find out. Hey, Annette, how are you? Okay, y'all, I am running my mouth. Hey, Deborah. Kabasa. All right, let me see. And it is, and that's the thing too. I tell you, either we're learning a lesson for ourselves on our life path, or we are in a place where God needs us for somebody else's life path. So it might be something that you can't ever understand because it has nothing to do with you and what you're here for. But you were just used. You were an instrument used in that process that had to go through for somebody else. And that's what happens when you open yourself up to God, is that God will use you not only for yourself but for other people. So you just have to accept that fact that sometimes that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Sometimes we may not know. And you got that right. You hit that one right there on the head. Hey, Nancy Wright, how are you, friend? I do believe Style Fries. How are you? Style Flies. How are you, friend? Oh, hey, Okay, Kathleen, thank you so much for joining us. Hey, Teresa, Frey, Faye, how you doing, friend? Well, you know what? I'm not even going to frame it. The piece, the canvas that it is, Raymond. I'm telling you, the idea that I got when I tell you this was the perfect idea, I was like, wow. I sat down. At first, I was like trying to, figure things out, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just take a break. Took a break, closed my eyes, took a couple breaths. My headache was starting to come back, and I tell you that it came to me just the picture of it. The picture of it popped right in my. I said, wow, look at you, God, you are really amazing. I just sat down and it popped right in because it's the splash of yellow that I was talking about adding to the room. Yes. And I brought it 5 years ago, y'all. Drawer liner paper. I never used it. Yes. Let's see. All right, wait a minute. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. I'm so far behind. Yep, yes indeed, y'all. All right, I'm trying to catch up, y'all. I'm going fast. Yes, indeed. Now, my whole thing was playing. I'm getting ready. You know what, y'all? Let me get to the end because I actually wanted to talk about this thing. Yes, indeed, y'all. I'm going to tell you something. God, you're going to have to give me a little more stamina because this crap will wear you out. Okay, wait a minute. I was supposed to be going to the gym, but I done got a workout. You're welcome, Living Better with Style. Thank you so much. All right, y'all, let me talk about this collab that I wanted to do. I wanted to do another one of those um thrift store flips, right? Remember how I did if I don't know how many of you guys saw the footstool that I did with the faux Mongolian hair fur. I found something else. And I think I want to challenge us to spend $10. Now, you can find something in your house that's free, all the way around, that's nice. You know what I mean? But a piece of home decor, some type of home decor, whether it be a chair, whether it be a couch, if you can find it for $10, whatever, but to repurpose it. It could be a vase, it could be a headboard that you found on the side of the road. It could be whatever you want it to be, and spend no more than $10, including the object. So if you spend $10 on it, you gotta use what you got in the house to fix it, to change it up. You know what I mean? So I was thinking that because all of us, on here have the same liking, because somebody last week had said, a few of you guys were like, oh, we don't know what to do. Maybe if you put out a collab, we'll have we can find something that we can do our first video on, right? So I say that to say this. I think this would be fun. It's easy, and it's easy. It's something we all can do, and to your level skill of DIYing. So I just say repurpose. Think of that. Don't go to Dollar Tree and get $10 worth of stuff, because that's not repurposing anything. That's pulling a whole bunch of stuff that is one day gonna have to sit on in the landfill. So I say find something in a thrift store, the side of the road. Your cousin Susie got it. Your neighbors get ready to put something out on the trash that they didn't want. Grab it up. Do it. Reuse something. Make it your style and make it work in your house. Whatever you're gonna do with it. And I was thinking that, maybe this could be uploaded. I said we give ourselves 2 weeks to find it, and a week to find it, and then a week to do the project. So in 2 weeks, whatever that date, I think I looked at it and seen it was what? 2 weeks. Hold up, y'all, 1 second. Let me go to 2, maybe even 3. I'll let we'll decide on it. So 2 weeks is going to be the 2nd of February. Upload date. What do y'all think about that? Let me go back to YouTube. I know I already gave it a date. They've been bugging me. They emailed me and sent me a text message. They ain't playing. Thrift Giant, yeah, all the Thrift Giants had 50% off. All the Texas Thrift had 50% off. Thrift World has 50% off. Grace Bridge has 50% off. All the stores around here have 50 now, except for Goodwill. And Salvation Army has 50% off of furniture, housewares, and all of that. Not clothes, I don't think. But yeah. Exactly. It could, the look of it, just make it work in your house. Like you can find something. It's about transformation. It's about finding stuff and reusing it for something that you had your mind on, or something like that, something you wanted to change up, and just about showing how we could repurpose things as opposed to going out and buying it. You know what I mean? All the time. Going out and buying something, or, you might have something in your house. Like I said, you don't have to go buy it from the thrift store. It might be something that was in your house that's sitting there and you're like, that thing is old and tired. I can't deal with it no more. It's got to go. Think about it for a while and say, can I repurpose that? Can I do something with that? You know what I mean? And then you got $10 to go spend. Now me, what I was going to do, I was going to buy some fabric, like I said, for my thing that I'm using, but I spent $10 on the thing, so I can't. I had to find stuff. You know what I mean? I had to find something to work with it. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Oh, yes, Lady Omnificent. I'm liking that. Thank you so much, friend. Yo, I'm so far back. Yeah, and so the thing is, like I said, $10 to spend, and try to keep as true to it to yourself as possible. This is about you, and challenging yourself to do something. Because, see, you could go out here and spend 20 and tell us 10, but you didn't challenge yourself. You know what I mean? It's really about you. And I'm trying to do this to prove to you guys that it doesn't cost a lot of money to do this. It really doesn't. You do not have to spend the $10. You don't have to. You can spend 2 out of it, but just don't go over 10. And I would say 10 before tax, because people are crazy. Because you find something for 10. Now the chair I brought didn't have tax because I brought it off the Facebook Marketplace, and I'm doing a chair because that's what I needed. That's what I needed to replace in my room. So I was like, you know what? I found it, $10, and that's when I went and got it. I was like, idea. I'm telling my friends this is what we could do. Yes, indeed. What BSIDY? I can't. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to say your name. Give me a name for you. Hey, Jatan, how are you, friend? Oh, you've been dozing, Michelle. Go on and take it down, girl. I know the feeling. So yeah, guys, if you guys are interested in this, please let me know. Hey, Rocks, girl, it took snow for you to come on. Did y'all get snow? It took snow for you to come on here, girl. I've been missing you. I've been thinking about you a lot too. Rocks B, y'all. Rocks have been rocking with me. She's from Philly. She's a Philly girl, and she has been around since I started my channel. And I haven't seen her lately. I'm like, where's my friend at? What's up, Rocks? Did y'all get snow? try it. Really, just try it. What's it gonna hurt? You really, what I would like for y'all to do, it would be nice if you could videotape a little bit of you going through the process. If you're not good with the camera and you don't want to do a lot of it, just show kind of, have your stuff in. Like, I'm going to use scissors. I'm going to use this paint that my husband had in the garage. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use that. And I paid $7 for this. So I knew I was able to go get $3 in cushion or whatever, or $3 in fabric. And I got this as a sample. And then you don't have to take the whole thing if you're not good at it. You know what I mean? But just show what you're doing and then show the before and the after. And you know what I mean? Like that. That's all I asked. And again, this is you proving to yourself. I got my blinds open and it's getting dark. This is you proving that you can do it, y'all. So yeah, as long, and here's the thing, make it something you want. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, no snow, because they got snow up in Pennsylvania, and I don't know if Jersey did, and I know New York did. I thought maybe Philly got it too. Rocks, I will be in town April 8th. Keep these dates in mind. April 8th to the 15th. I want to do like a kind of meetup, Rocks. And either it's going to be maybe in Philly, I'm not sure, but I think more so in Jersey. So you can come across the bridge, girl. We got to finally meet up. Are you still in Philly? Because you might have disappeared on me because you got quiet. You might have moved. Yeah, use your phone, y'all. And I'm telling you, I will, again, on Saturday night, we'll be doing another live. And I will, again, talk about this. And I'm going to talk about things that I just want y'all to feel comfortable doing this. And if you haven't done a video, just listen. Just do it. This is going to be what shows you that you can do it. I promise you. Hey, Lavender Watkins, you going to do anything? You'll come to Texas? That's right, you're right not far from me. We could meet up, Terry Ann. That would really be nice. I would like that. Yeah, Lavender Rose, please try it. Lavender Watkins, it would be nice for you to try it too. Yes, wouldn't that? Oh, I used to do that. Let me tell you, I used to do that at my house. Oh my God, I used to do that a lot. To pick up old chandeliers, spray them to the color that I need them, and hook them into a hook that came over the table. Gorgeous, dripping in rhinestones and whatnot. Yes, in any color I wanted it. I've done that one, Raymond. I know that's going to be beautiful. You should do a video, Raymond. You should do a DIY video. You don't have to upload on a regular basis, but it would be fun to see your work. Or get your mom to do it, because you said your mom was a designer, right? An interior designer. Good, Andrea. I'm counting on you now. Because I know Andrea will do it. And that's one thing. Andrea does her videos. And Andrea is very good at DIYs, guys. She does Sunday dollar thrift hauls. And she definitely does DIYs. Lots. You know what I got after I saw your video, Andrea? I got the cut glass. The broken glass. I'm going to do something with that. I did finally pick it up. All right, y'all. Okay, so now that yes, I had so many of them. I had a bunch, and the way I had them done, you could take it off the hook that went right over my little dining area outside, and I could put up a different one for a different day I wanted it. Yes. I've tried it before, but they really don't work out. I really have. I've tried them several times. And now I've had people that come out, like Regina, that's on here, she's come out. Molly, she's come out. I had a few other people that came out, but it just doesn't seem to work out. So I've tried it, but I do want to do one when I go back home. Yeah, Andrea does do some good DIYs, don't she? She really does. Maya, are you going to do it with us? Well, find something you've already thrifted a million things. Find something you already own, and then you can use $10 in your fabric or paint or whatever, any kind of little hinge you might need or whatever, right? So just think about transforming something. If you already got dining room chairs, hey, how about redoing them? maybe paint them and do recovering the seat on it. You can do anything you want to do. But it's just about changing it out. And like I said, you don't have to buy it. You can get something from somebody. You can use something you already have. We're just showing that how we can transform something that has already been used, and we don't have to go out and buy it brand new. Bar carts, I'm telling you, bar carts. That's easy to make. And they don't have to cost a lot. You can find one at a thrift store that's raggedy old wood, like one of them old TV stands. Remember who used to have those old TV stands that was on wheels and it had wood? You could take them and turn them into, cover it with contact paper. If it's in your, because you go to Dollar Tree and get you some contact paper. And cover the wood part with that and then paint it up nice and fresh and use it as a little mini bar cart. You know what I mean? I'm giving y'all ideas. Crazy. These are things I know you could find for like $4 and $5 at the thrift store. Raymond better do it. Yeah, Ma, you can do it. I know you can. Ma, you got to get involved in this. I know it's expensive in California, but that's the thing. With these, that makes it even more creative for you. It makes your creative juices really get to boiling, because now you got to figure out something to stay under that $10, you know what I mean, mark. You got something in, think this way, Mai. I already got something in the house I could do. Let me look and see if it's something that I could transform, that I'm over, or either you brought it with intentions to transform it. Like, I like the shape of this, but I never did like what it looked like. I knew that I was going to have to do some work on it. Do that. Do that. So did everybody get channels? Everybody do the channel thing while I was running my little mouth? All right, Rebecca. I know it's getting late, y'all, in the evening. That's why I came on at 4 today, because it's Sunday. People got work tomorrow. All right, y'all. Okay, great, Annette. I'm glad you will. I know you could do it. I know Annette will. I told y'all, I guessed all this time I've been knowing Annette for over 2 years on YouTube, since I started YouTube. And Annette, you were the one with the golden wheat dishes, weren't you? I think it was you that had the golden wheat dishes that had sent me on that manhunt, and now I got a whole collection of it. Well, I said to myself, she's an art teacher or artist or something. I knew it. And so I asked her a couple weeks, I said, are you an artist? She said, yeah, I knew it. I picked it because she's really good with detail. I think it was you who had the golden wheat dishes the first time I saw her, the tea set. You had a tea set. I really think it was. Because, oh my God, I used to love those dishes, y'all. Let me tell you what I found out, because I went on a manhunt to find them. Come to find out, y'all, those dishes was free. Annette, did you ever know that they were free dishes that people, well, not all of them, but the ones that I got and the ones that I had fell in love with? I think yours was a little different than mine. Yours was a little different. I had the golden wheat. I think you had the wheat, if I'm not mistaken. And when I tell you that they were the dishes that your parents used to get in the laundry detergent, the powder laundry detergent, they used to stick it in there. Or it was a couple other boxes of stuff that you would get, maybe cereal or something. And they were in the, the wheat, right. And let me tell you, that's right, because that's where I first found them. And when it was December. That was still December when I had just started my channel. Annette had, my thing went off. Did I freeze? Oh, no. Hold up, y'all. Let me see. Annette had those, she did a tea service like thing. And when I tell you my memories flooded back to childhood, like as the good dishes. Yeah, the ones that set up in that real high cabinet you were never able to touch. And yeah, my mom used to always say they were the good dishes. Well, the good never came. Like, we never used them. What I tell you? And then by the time I was growing, I was like, oh, they're ugly. I don't want those. And I regretted not having those dishes. Well, anyway, I went on a manhunt, start finding them everywhere, y'all. And the day I saw her video, I said, oh my God, Annette, I love those. You know, that day I said, I got to find them. I went to Thrift Giant and I found them for, I want to say I got it was $9.99 for a set. when I tell you they kept popping up, that's when I tell y'all about having your spirit open and you can manifest things faster, because I saw them. It brought back a memory, a pleasant memory that was in my file cabinet of my mom treasuring these things. I started researching them, found out they were free gifts. But they were so pretty that all the housewives were saving them as their good dishes, because they're Homer Lachlan. What's his name? Ain't that his name, Homer Lachlan? And they were like really nice dishes, but back in the day they were probably worth 5 cents a piece a plate. But now they sell for a lot more. Well, anyway, I got serving pieces. I got a full set. I did a whole table. I did New Year's brunch. I did a New Year's brunch table. They're beautiful. I got, you know what? I'll link that video in this video. After I get off this video, come back to this and go follow the link. You're going to see that table. It's gorgeous. And that's where I got that idea from. Watching her video. It just brought back a memory. And then the same day I went out to Thrift that day, after I watched her video, I saw them in the store. Had never noticed them before. Yep. Yes, indeed, y'all. When I tell you, I was like, and then I started researching them, like, oh my God, I gotta find these. And they were like, oh, these were free. They came in the Duds laundry detergent. They came in this, and I was like, she was acting like these things was like the most expensive things in the world. And she got, every time she got laundry detergent, she was pulling out a plate or a saucer or a cup or something. I said, but they're so beautiful. When I tell y'all, they are beautiful. All right, wait. Oh, I know you could do it, Raymond. One of these days, if you're busy right now, I understand, but one of these days you got to do it. $14, I know they're expensive. I know they really run expensive, and I thank God I got them when I did, because I had more than enough serving pieces. I got a set, I want to say for 8. I could set a table for 8 in the Golden Week. And I got a whole bunch of extra bowls and platters and all kinds of stuff. I got all. The only thing I don't have is the glasses with the golden wheat, the wheat going around. I never did get those. But I got coffee cups, saucers, dessert plates. I got everything. Okay, what else, y'all? They had them in a jewelry. They run some money now. And the thing is, I was lucky to find them when I did, because they have, when you even look them up online, they skyrocketed. Okay, Andrea, give me 1 second. I'm going to explain that to you. Let me just catch up on my comments. Give me 1 second. Yes, they can get expensive, y'all. They can get expensive. I'm telling you. Okay, Andrea, what you do is you go to the person's. I'm going to put my phone down real quick, y'all. Give me 1 second on the comments. Put my phone down. I'm at the light on here. And I'm going to show you, Andrea. I'm on YouTube. I'm going to take one of my videos right now and put it in the, do you have the editor on your phone? If you have that YouTube Studio, this thing right here. This one, wait. Come on. This one right here. The one with the tool. Oh, stop it, John Brody. This one right here. If you have that app right there, then you can, you click on that, but you don't do that first. First, you got to go snatch up the video. So, if I'm going to put a video in the description box, I'm going to take the video I just told y'all. I'm just putting in keywords and hope it pops up. Yep, this is it. Okay, so now, stop it. I'm going to go to right here to share, right? I meant not save, but I'm going to go to share, where the arrow is. When I tell y'all to share, that's where the share button is. See the arrow? You can share. After you copy this, you can take this video and put it where you want it. See? I'm going to put on here, copy link, right? Copy link. Now I got it copied. Now I'm going to go back to that other app that I told y'all, right there. And I'm going to go to today's video that I'm on right now. Oh, no, it's not up yet. That's right. So I'll put it in the Valentine. The one that I did about getting the man the Valentine. So now I'm going to go to edit on here, which is right here. And then in my description box, I'm going to go right down here and return. And now I'm going to show you. Ooh, can y'all see that? Look, right here, Andrea. I'm adding it a link right here. I'm going to paste. The link is right there now. You see it? So now I'm going to be like, okay, I did it. I'm going to save it. You can do this on the computer too, the same thing with the YouTube studio. Now that link is in this description box of the Valentine. The link to the video I was just telling y'all about with the golden wheat. That's all it is to it. It's as easy as that. You copy the link from the video that you want to put in the description box. Then you have to go to your editing program to put it, like your editor, or either on desktop version. And oh, let me put that down and get to my video I'm on right now. Let me go back to y'all. Okay, wait. Let me see if you got it, Andrea. If you got any other questions. You have any other questions, Andrea? Skip that. Let me see. Okay, no, I don't see anything yet. Woo, Lord, y'all. Okay, yes, that's it. So you take that share button, and as opposed to sharing it to something else, you just copy link. Then you go back to wherever you put, however you put stuff in the description box, and then you just paste it in there. That's it. And you can do that with your mouse on a computer too. It's the same exact thing, but if you're on a computer, but you're using your mouse. Mouse is, it's not touch screen. Okay. So it's real easy. Wait a minute, which one happened there? Let's see. Ooh, I missed it. I missed it. Okay. Sounds good. A child, listen, I'm going to have it as long as God allows me. Okay, and that's good. So in this video, I'm thinking, like I said, it'll be on the 2nd. And then I'll have a playlist up by 9 a.m., but you can upload throughout the day. And I tell you, the only thing is, when you have the video ready that day to go up at 9 a.m., you get up on that list. And that's when people normally will look at it from the list quicker. Like if you go a day after, sometimes you might not get as many views. But it ain't that big of a deal. It ain't that big of a deal at all. I keep getting this phone call from this 000000000, and they're a scam. They told me that it's something to do with my computer. That I had a virus on my computer, and I needed to call them back and give them access to my computer. I said, y'all, boo-boo moved. That's right. You fight it off, girl. Keep yourself open. You don't need that. Cancer is gone. Thank God. Yes, indeed, Lavender. Thank you so much, Raymond. All right, y'all, now that we talked about all that, and now listen to my voice. Now, you know, remember last year this time when I lost my voice and I was a darn maniac still trying to do videos? Some of y'all that's been with me for a while, I was like this. Hey, yo, welcome back. I could not talk. And I was still trying to do videos. I swear, like a fool. And I feel itchy in the throat. So I'm going to stop talking. Yeah, they do that. Talking about you need to call us back and give us access to your computer. Like they say they can walk you through it. So you let them in. Some kind of way you push buttons on your computer and they can control your whole computer. Could you imagine everything? My whole empire falling. Like I had an empire. That was dramatic. But yeah, that was a mess. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off of here now. What time is it? 6:17. We've been on here for almost 2 hours again. Y'all just let me run my mouth. But anyway, I'm going to go over here and fix me something to eat. I think I got some soup. And then I'm going to take a nice little bath and get in the bed. And then I will chit-chat with you guys. Saturday night, I'll be back. I might be on my deathbed, but I will be back, y'all. That was you with the 00. You trying to get up in my computer, Raymond? Outrageous. Because I was like, who is this? I just got curious. I was like, let me see who this is. Oh, you'll have to give us with this accent. We are from the government. You have something's wrong with your computer. You will go to jail. Did you get one of them? We will arrest you if you don't give us this. I said, sir, I'm waiting for you to arrest me. Come arrest me. I know we gotta see soon, Teresa. See, when I had the meetup, you were busy. Thank you, Andrea, friend. Yeah, I got that one too. I got IRS. Yeah, and Social Security. Oh, they was gonna get me with Social Security. I was just gonna go down. I'm like, sir, I was a cop. I don't have Social Security. Like, get out my face. Outrageous. Hey, Tam Tam. Oh, we're hanging up on you now, Tam. We're hanging up on everybody. Everybody hanging up on everybody. But I will call y'all back by Saturday, probably during the week. Hey, how about if we meet up? If I call y'all back like Wednesday evening, and that way we could talk a little more about the collab. You guys can get a feel of maybe what you chose to do some work on, and we could talk about it. You might need a little help. It's your first collab. Maybe you might say, "Oh, I got this thing that I wanted to do, but I'm not sure. Does anybody have any ideas?" Let's do that Wednesday around, let's say 7 Central. And we're gonna give ourselves a time limit. We're gonna talk about the collab. We ain't gonna go off on no tangent. Her. We're gonna do what we're supposed to do, and if anybody needs help, that'll be a day for help. Saturday we could do the tangents. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna talk with y'all. I'm gonna holler at you guys Wednesday evening, 7 o'clock. This channel. We'll talk about it. All right, y'all. I'm hanging up. I'll talk to y'all later. And then one day we're going to do the question and answer. We didn't even get that one done. A hot mess. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks. Bye-bye.